to the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins head out, led by the NFL's leading passer in 2020. Now in his 5th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Tua going to throw. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight, so the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. The drive starts with a run from Achane. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Play action, now it's Tua. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's... They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His... Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Klein. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Shrugs him off. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Sam. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 15. Tua sets up to pass it. Now the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2nd and 11 now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Tua. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Man in motion is Agnew. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
At the 41-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to pass. Tua. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 74 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And the 49er first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say, 200 plus?
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And across the chalk into the end zone. Now Tua. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. On 3rd down, and now a loose football. The ball comes out, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on the... And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. There he goes, left side. Now look out. He's to the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first half. From the gun, it's Tua. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Throw caught by Achane. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now a 2nd and 2. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 180 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
In motion, Hill. On play action, here's Tua. And the Niners get there and bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Across midfield. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the field, but that one did not go as planned.
Yeah, these guys need something good to go their way, and they took an opportunity to take that shot there. But obviously that's not going to help. A tough play for them as they're trying to make their way back.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. A handoff as they run the counter play. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here we go on 4th down. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Busts through the tackle, shrugs off another. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And now they're in the hurry-up. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. A handoff as they run the counter play. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run this one in, and he is into the... Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
A chant hit, and the ball is out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And this one will be brought back to the 22. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard, can slide up.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Tua on the bootleg here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Now Tua just going to bat this forward on the end around. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Gets this one to use check. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 156 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Let's go.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down, they'll run it here. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He'll buy some time right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have a Niners first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. First down San Francisco. The pickup 14 yards. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. From the 24 now. Here's 2nd and 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often...
And across the chalk into the end zone.
Hey, get set.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a first and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making... First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the 49ers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He may go. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And the pressure gets to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. And quickly they get to the line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll try to run this one in. And he will get into the end zone. It's a...
Ready. Out.
One final try for Tagovailoa. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So the victory here for San Francisco. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory.